Lindsey's got an interesting story. He was out of baseball last year after he moved from.
That came via the coin flip. Slade Wilkes paces the Golden Eagle.
The last 3 starts. That's a workhorse for you there. His last homestand as a coach.
Line drive into center field. Leadoff man aboard for the Golden Eagles. Time or two. Oh, they have him picked off. Throw is in time. Well, the crafty nature of Andrew Lindsey entirely. And a walk will be issued to Dickerson after Edsel was picked off at first.
There's
right?
some fight. Yeah, there's some fight going on this weekend. Still got power, but he's not trying to overswing.
Little tapper. That's going to get parallel with the mound, and that's it. Everybody's going to be safe. An infield hit for Wilkes.
Yeah, and a lot of times there's an adjustment defensively, and
the payoff. Little number off one hop. Second baseman Moore will get the force out. Relaying to interesting. We've already seen almost 2 full games being played. And this one served to center field. That'll get down for a base hit, and it gets past Inslee. 1 run is in. Here's Tate Parker. And the first triple of this season for the starting.
I don't mind the effort, right? Because even if he short hops it, you know, the same thing's going to happen. 2 runs are going to score. So go like Sargent would have scored.
2 runs are in, 35 pitches, and Lynch is retired with a strikeout. That'll be the first for Lindsey, but USM.
His 13th start. The fastball with elite command in the low 90s.
Out a very powerful batting order that has hit 122 home.
175-pound junior, does have 7 home runs.
Struck him out in front. Ahuna is out number 1.
Great.
Inslee had that big knock at Clemson. 30 for 30?
30 for 30, which we already know.
3-hopper over to third. And Lynch, in plenty of time, delivers the second out.
In the stands before the game.
What a start by Billy Oldham.
And we see another strikeout from Billy Oldham. Clean first.
Nick Monastery really inserted into the starting. Off a hop to Ahuna with plenty of time for out number 1. The energy here, if you are last year with Ole Miss in the house, was about 140 degrees. So played with USM, and consider that Lindsey already has recorded 2 strikeouts. Chopped to second, Moore up with it. Picks and flips in plenty of time. A 1-2-3 frame for Andrew.
And Scott Berry, of course, been around a long time.
Lindsey. 3 strikeouts. The starter for the Golden Eagles so far. And to be careful with this sophomore from Brooklyn. The numbers tell the story. Waved at. Double hop to third. Lynch up with it. And the tag applied, and a nifty one at that by Sargent. Impressed you in watching him in BP with his size. Fly ball, right field. Ballpark will hold it. Tracking is Pato. And the moon. Matthew Edsel singled and was later picked off at first. Second AB for Dickerson. Swats this one towards the gap. And this has got home run distance. Dickerson riding a heater.
Big league coach for the Phillies. The pedigree's there. Dustin Dickerson with 0 home runs last year. 7 home runs since the start of the Sun Belt tournament.
Part of that conversation. And Lindsey battles back, records his 4th strikeout as Will here. If you're going to advance to Omaha, that's kind of
impressive.
Served to third, Denton. Alabama transfer fires in plenty of time. Damages. He's the legend in my eyes. Shift in play for Zane Denton. That'll go off the glove of Oldham. Denton racing down the first baseline. And the throw is made in time here for Scott. This a rocket to right field. Retreating is Pato at the track near the wall, and he'll grab it. It's out number 2.
Every pitch he's thrown.
Perfect command. He has been perfect through 3. Golden Eagles lead. Southern Miss, game 2 tomorrow of this Super Regional. Will be the home team. How about 1 pitch, 1 out. Tate Parker right back to Andrew Lindsey on a Lynch all Sun Belt 2nd team this year. We're back. It's got to give them a little bit more, I would think, in a scenario like this.
Including the law of averages. Bring it.
A laser to left. Dickey retreating, and that one's off the scoreboard. A home run party in Hattiesburg.
Run for the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles out of the 7th spot. Nice stare, that ball. And they held on to it. 2 runs in the first, 1 in the second. And that's it.
On the screws into center field and in front of Inslee. Inning stays alive. Pato, lone starter without a home run this season. Inside out swing deep in the hole. Ahuna over to first and in time. A big pitch by Lindsey to a.
Showed him everything the first time through. That's why they've getting a plus count.
Ahuna past the mound. Charging is Dickerson on the move for out number 1.
He attempted to take this one too. Or
that went into left field. First hit of the afternoon for the Vols.
Or just rip it to left field for a base hit. But whatever you get at 3-1, you
the first sends this one high to right field, and Pato will camp out, battling that sun. He'll make the play for out number. Here's Griffin Merritt, and that one tagged him. Well, the Vols now with runners at first and second.
Well, as Tennessee calls him, he's not necessarily going to get a fastball right down the.
Payoff pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Playing at home will be the home team as you look at Matt. Struck him out.
Well, we see what Cameron Sewell thinks of it. That's first strikeout, and for Billy.
Before then, they have ignited this offense. Down the right field line, that's a fair ball. Dickerson headed for second. Up with it is Scott in right field. Adam Dustin Dickerson, who remains perfect this afternoon. Brooks singled and scored back in the first, struck out in the third. Brooks chops that one foul.
And moving kind of over the top, so he's kind of got both of them. Looking for it again, you throw fastball in or just do that.
Strikes out the side. Sewell working around the 1-out double by Dickerson. 2, 3.
In this lineup, they're pretty good.
Burke to Dickerson and short for out number 1.
And I sat on that one pitch every at bat until I got it. And the only thing.
Zane Denton to center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. So the third pitch he sees in 2 ABs. Denton aboard. There's a delay of, I don't remember how long, about an hour, I would say, maybe a little less.